lesson number 10, perspective taking. My name is Joni and I'm a trainer for the Beach Cities Health District. And today we'll be learning about how to build healthy relationships with others through having an open mind by looking at different points of view and understanding different perspectives. Before we begin though, let's review the materials that we'll need for the lesson.
Here are the materials you need for today: the perspective-taking worksheet and a pen or pencil. Let's begin by taking a look at a picture together. Take a moment to look closely at this picture. What do you see? Some people see a duck. Other people see a rabbit. Who do you think is correct? If you said both, you're right. It's important for us to understand that others can and will see things differently than we do, and that's okay. You may even have the same experience as a friend and feel completely different. For example, imagine you're walking outside with a friend and see a dog off its leash. If you like dogs and have one at home, you may be happy and want to pet it. But if you do not like dogs and never had one as a pet, you might be scared. The same event can feel very different to each person. Listening to each other and having an open mind about new ideas and ways of thinking helps our brains grow. It's also part of being a good friend.
Now that you've learned a bit more about perspective taking, it's time to take a look at your worksheet and review it together. So at the top of your worksheet, you'll see a definition of perspective taking and that same duck-rabbit picture that we looked at the beginning of the lesson. Now, this is a really fun activity that you can do with a family member or some friends and just take a little survey on what they see. So you'll have a chance to understand different perspectives just in a small group of people. After you have fun with that, you have at the bottom here just 3 different people who all experienced the same situation but saw it very differently. And just to give you a little hint, it is similar to the activity or the example, I should say, that I gave previously in the lesson. And then finally at the bottom, there is a reflection question. And this is a really important part of this process because I'd like you to pause for a moment and think about a time where you may have experienced talking with somebody, friend, family member, somebody at school that had a different perspective than you, that was looking at things differently, and it may have been hard to understand. It may have created conflict. So take some time, write that situation on the back, and then you can describe a little further how it may have changed you, what you learned from it, and how you're able to overcome those differences. Last but not least, just remember as you move throughout the rest of your week that you will most definitely come across somebody that thinks differently than you, and that's okay. It's an opportunity for all of us to learn, grow, get to know each other better, and build healthy friendships. Thank you for joining me for perspective taking today, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next lesson.